Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Edufam International Academy. And I'm so delighted and happy to see you all, the bright and shiny eyes of young and vibrant educators here in this forum. Before we begin the session, first of all, I would like to know that how many of you feel that leadership is as important for educators as in any sectors? Please write in the chat box, because mostly it is considered that education is not as assertive field as any other sales or marketing companies or industries or the production companies, and their leadership is more required rather than the education field, because education field is considered to be little submissive, little passive, not that active, not that hectic. So how many of you feel that yes, it is as important as any other sectors? I can see, yes, Mr. Sujith, leadership is required for education. Thank you so much. Malik Taiba is saying yes. Thank you. And I request all of you to please write here in the chat box if you think that it is important. Thank you. Thank you so much. I expect more and more answers because it's going to be very, very interactive session. And I request you all to kindly be interactive. And whatever is being asked, it has a purpose, and then only it is being asked. So please write and speak your mind so that we can understand that what exactly you think. So today in this session, we are going to know about mastering the art of leading a team in time of crisis and overcoming team negativity. And it's going to be presented basically by me. But I will be happy to involve each one of you in this, because I don't want to take the single credit of this session. Instead, I believe in the democratic leadership, and I believe in caring and sharing. And I believe that if many people are working together, so team productivity is more than the solo production. So I request you all to kindly be with me in this journey of 1 hour presentation of this session. And may God bless you for your help and support in this session for me. Thank you very much, everyone. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but the rising every time we fall, said by Nelson Mandela. How many of you agree with this? And how many of you have failed in your life? And how many of you have again tried your level best to come back? I think all of you agree with me that sometimes in our life we have faced such type of situations, and it's not that always the life was very bright and shiny for all of us. There are situations when we face these type of things where we feel that, okay, everything is going against me, nothing is working for me. And then in that situation, when we bounce back, that is the real energy and that is the real strength of any human being. My dear friends, so we have 5 minutes time for knowing to each other. Quickly, we all have to unmute ourselves, and then one by one, quickly, we all have to tell your name, tell your profession, and then you have to tell me that what relaxes you, because it is very much important and it is very much associated with the team building. So what relaxes you? Please unmute yourself and tell us about you, about your name, profession, and what relaxes you in one sentence. We'll begin with Mr. Sujith. Mr. Sujith, please go ahead.
Good evening and thank you. So for me, my name is Dr. Sujith. I am into the education, consulting and study abroad business. What relaxes me is sports. So I am a very active, and the best example is the Dubai Marathon tomorrow. So any of you who are in Dubai and wanting to exercise, we have a 10K and a 4K run. Please join us at the Burj Al Arab at 7 a.m. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, Mr. Hamid. Please unmute yourself.
Sorry. Well, my name is Syed Hamid Hasan. I'm an entrepreneur, and I recently discovered what relaxes me is when I write down my thoughts. So now I have a book, I have a diary that I write daily, and also I have picked up an interest about a year ago in reading non-fiction books. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Reading and writing, that is the basic skills, and that always gives us relaxation. Yes, Zweena, what relaxes you?
Ma'am, I love painting. I love painting and artistic things. I love to look at the nature, long drives, things like that relaxes me a lot.
Tell your name and profession, please.
I'm Fatima Zweena. I'm currently working as a kindergarten and grade 1 supervisor in Ras Al Khaimah. I was working as a coordinator for over 6 years in FACE International School, Dubai.
Thank you, Zweena. Thank you very much. And it's painting that relaxes you. Mr. Samsung, may I know that what relaxes you and what's your name and what's your profession? Mr. Samsung. Please unmute yourself and tell us. Okay, anyway, we are unable to connect. So thank you very much. This opportunity is given to those who have switched on their videos. That's why I request each one of you, if you want to take the opportunity of interacting, of being with us in the whole journey of this 1 hour, please switch on your video and be with us. Yes, Mr. Jacob, what relaxes you the most?
Good evening, ma'am. This side, Dr. Jacob Das. Relaxing, I take music, even if I'm sad and even if I'm happy. Music helps me to relax. That's the most important. And presently, I'm the director and principal of a school, Edify School in India, in Amravati. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining. And music, yes, music relaxes our soul, mind, body, and heart. Who else wants
I
to
just
go?
want to take one more second. If I'm happy, I go for music. If I'm sad, I go for music, and then again rejuvenate and come back with a big like fighting spirit.
Yes, but of course that music is different when you are happy, when you are sad.
No.
The same music gives you relaxation in happiness and sorrow both.
Yeah, it when I'm in sorrow, I listen to the music, and when I'm sad, again I take up. When I'm happy, I listen to the same music. Music, especially the instrumental musics.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll
Yes,
move.
ma'am.
So mastering the art of leading a team in the time of crisis and overcoming team negativity. This is what we are discussing today in this session. And we are going to take 45 to 1 hour time for this. And it is going to be interactive session. And you all are requested to kindly participate in this. So in the agenda, first of all, you all will be knowing me, although some of you already know me, but for those who are not aware about my contributions. So first I'm going to highlight this, that who am I, then what is my vision, what is my mission, what are my goals, and what is Edufam. And then after that, why leadership and effectiveness is important, what is team playing, why team playing should be done, and how team playing should be done, and what is team negativity. And some examples and brainstorming on the problem solving will be given. And there are going to be 3 activities where I request each one of you to kindly participate in those activities. So the first agenda, who am I? Please listen.
Life is a journey filled with challenges and hurdles that test our resilience and determination. For over 30 years, I have dedicated myself to helping individuals like you face and conquer these challenges, paving the way for a successful and fulfilling life. Yes, I am Dr. Haleema Sadia, and this is my story. Through personalized guidance and support, I help you discover your inner potential, nurturing your unique talents and strengths, and showing you how to leverage them to create a path towards success.
The mission of my life is to motivate million people. And you all must agree with me that in today's technologically advanced time, it's not impossible. Although so far I have just reached to 32,000 people, but I believe that one day I am going to achieve my mission. Why I have taken this as a mission, motivate million people? Because the people, they underutilize their potentials. They are capable, more capable than they think of themselves.
They can do higher things. They can achieve greater heights, but they limit themselves. They limit their dreams. They limit their actions. They limit their possibilities. And that's why they are unable to achieve what they deserve. And when they are at the deathbed, they regret. They realize why they have not done that, why they have not tried that. So I would like to save them from this regret. Our journey starts here with a commitment to reshape our lives. Together, we'll shape minds, foster dreams, and kindle hope. Join us in this transformation.
Thank you very much, everyone. And it was a few days, for a few months ago when it was created. So that time it was 32,000. Now, by the grace of Almighty, I have achieved 34,000. And slowly and gradually, I am very much confident that I am going to achieve my goal very soon with the help of you mentors and the educators. My vision is to inspire and motivate million individuals. And then my mission is that how to inspire these individuals through my workshops, through my speeches, through my training programs, through my daily interactions and personal behavior. You know, because when you interact with them at personal level, you inspire and motivate them more than your words, than your books, than your speeches. That's what I'm trying to maintain my behavior and my treatment with the people in such a way that whenever they meet me, something they should take away, something they should gain, something they should, like something should ignite in their minds after meeting me. And this is my strive to empower the people to become the best version of themselves. And that's why I have created some goals for myself, and I'm trying my level best to achieve those goals. That how I conduct weekly free master classes. I conduct 30 courses. I have designed 30 courses, especially for the young and adults on affordable fees. And then I try to spread happiness through my weekly video that is uploaded on Khushi Ka Raaz, because earlier all the programs were in English, and I felt that the Urdu and Hindi speaking people, they were not able to connect with me at heart level, like at emotional level. So that's why this year in 2024, I have started this Khushiyon Ka Raaz, one YouTube channel where Hindi video is being uploaded on every Friday, highlighting the importance of being happy and how to be happy. So thank you very much for knowing about me. As far as Edufam is concerned, I request you, I'm going to share the link of our website. So it will be better if you yourself can go through my website and look at it. And even if you can suggest that how better we can do in our own services and how we can collaborate with each one of you present here at professional level. So thank you very much. This is about my academy, that is Edufam International Academy. And then coming to the topic, mastering the art of leading a team in the time of crisis and overcome negativity. Here you all have to participate in the Mentimeter. I'm going to share the link in the chat box. And you all are requested to kindly participate wholeheartedly. And whatever is being asked, please reply honestly. So there is a single question. You have to answer to that question. And it is about.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. The challenge always had been how to create, more responsibility as a teacher to the teacher, and how to utilize his or her potential the maximum. That's always been a very challenging thing. And understanding and making them, giving them that when you do your work, you should be happy as well.
Oh my God. Somebody has given some very nice crisis, and that crisis I would like to read. But let me just edit first and then read it. That there was a fire in the school. And then that was a time when the person was like thinking that how to handle this crisis. And it was just before the summer vacation. Really, this is really something that is very, very important to understand, that somebody has written that more make and understand the potential of the teachers. I think this is not the crisis, isn't it? Crisis is what we are facing now in this Zoom. We are facing a crisis. Do you all understand? We are facing a crisis in this Zoom right now. Yeah, that is called crisis. It's not crisis to understand the potential of the people and potential of the teachers. The crisis is that when something unwanted happened, when something happened that you don't want to happen, that is the crisis. And how to manage that crisis, that was the question. So, Mr. Sujith, what was your biggest crisis so far in life?
Thank you, Dr. Haleema. So I think, like we say, Jeena isi ka naam hai, every day is a crisis. You feel new challenges, you feel new, and I admit with what you're going on. You don't expect this to happen on a Zoom call. So facing it with your knowledge, be humble, be down to earth. Problems will come, problems will go. Stay calm, respect people, and use your knowledge to your best, because you don't know what's going to happen the next minute, right? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Zweena, what was your biggest crisis so far that you have faced professionally?
Well, a high expectation is set upon you, and then that expectation itself will you'll have this feeling like you're strangled and you hit a wall. So, and after that you have this freezing sensation, like your brain freezes. So it takes some time to calm down and cool down to get back to. So I'm at the moment feeling something like that. So hence my attendance to see you on this meeting, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, Mr. Hamid, what was your biggest crisis so far?
My crisis, I think it is removing these spammers right now. Because we are getting so many requests, I'm just removing people. For me, biggest crisis. Actually, I was busy in this. Can you please repeat the question? I think
actually
I missed
the
it.
question that was made for the Mentimeter, it was that what is the biggest crisis that you have faced so far in life?
Biggest crisis.
Yeah.
I don't think there has been any big crisis that I have faced. On my personal level, yeah, around me there might have been, but that didn't affect me directly, because whatever I do plan it very very well. So I don't get into much trouble, or if things are there, so there is better risk management that I plan.
Thank you very much. So, my dear friends, the fire incidents that is written in the Mentimeter along with other things is like that happened with me. That was my crisis. Okay, when I was in the school, and that was the last day of the school, and we were supposed to that was a Thanksgiving program going on in the auditorium. All the teaching and non-teaching staff were there in the auditorium, and their children were in the adjacent room, like a staff wards. School was closed for the children, and that was last day for the teachers, and they were in the adjacent room. And then suddenly we found, and I was on the stage, I was thanking them, and I was delivering my Thanksgiving speech to them. Suddenly we heard that everybody was moving out. Then I thought that, okay, my God, what happened? So there was a fire in the adjacent room where the children were there in the room. And, the parents, those who were there, the teachers, they were so much panic at that moment. So they all were rushing to bring their children out. And thank God, we used to have non-teaching staff at the gate always. That was the system over there in my school in Sharjah. So that non-teaching staff was so alert that they have taken the charge in their hands immediately. And we had two separate buildings. So we vacated that building and we shifted to another building. There also we have a big hall, big room, and there we all assembled. And the people like non-teaching staff and our directors and everybody came, and they have taken the responsibility of calling the ambulance. And then the fire was it was controlled. But my greatest concern at that time was that, okay, everything is fine now. The teachers are also ready to move, to go for 2 months break. But I was thinking that at this moment, if they are going for the vacations, for these 2 months, they all will be under this impression that there was a fire in the school. There is a safety concern, and my children were there. Suppose if anything would have happened, then how they would have reacted. Then what I did is that when I brought them into the next building, there again, I continued the program where, as per agenda, I left in the first building. And at the end, there was director's speech, because the directors were supposed to come and they were supposed to deliver the speech at the end, thanking all the staff. Then I went to the directors. They were in the medical room because physically they went into the smoke and physically they have done. And that's why they have all inhaled lots of smoke, and they were in the medical room. They were being given some first aid over there. So the directors told me that, please, at this moment, can you spare us? Can you please manage the things? I said, see, you are our director and everybody is expecting you to say something for the whole year's hard work and for the whole year's contributions. At this moment, this is the real test. So at this moment, even if you go and speak 2 lines, that's going to be sufficient for them. And you will not believe that they all came, both of them, and they have addressed the teachers and they have tried to elevate their situation at that time, whatever they were going through. And Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Almighty, it was all nicely done and nicely as we planned, that we are going to give the memorable day on the last day. And it was really done in the same way. So my dear friends, crisis will come, but how we tackle the crisis, how we face that is the real asset of any human being. Here, let's look at a video and then we will discuss this video after watching it. Yes, my dear friends. Was it nice? How many of you are already aware of this ad? No? Okay. So what did you watch in this advertisement? And what did you understand by this? And after this advertisement, there was a big crisis with Pepsi. You all understand that this is Pepsi's advertisement. So after this advertisement, there was a big crisis with Pepsi. And then how the Pepsi has handled this crisis, that's what I'm going to ask you people. Now, may I request those who are without camera on, will you please switch on your camera if you have the answer and you want to explain this? So this is the advertisement for Pepsi. It was aired in 2017. And then just after that, there was a big crisis with Pepsi. What was the reason for that? And how Pepsi has handled it. Within 2-3 sentences, you all have to speak about this, if you know about this. Yes, no one knows? Among those who are without video? Fiza Sheikh, Fatma Yaqub, Fatma Shakur. Okay, anyway, so let me explain to you that this was the advertisement where Pepsi tried their level best to highlight that how they are considerate about the peace, about equality. And when the police and the public, those who were agitating, they were like clashing. So how the Pepsi was offered by the model to the police. And then the police behavior changes at that time. And the public who were agitating and who were like on the streets, they were earlier not being given permission to move ahead. So they were given permission after that. So that was the intention of Pepsi, that Pepsi is so cool. So even in such situations where people are on the road agitating, this works, and it has given the person, the police was so polite after this, after drinking this, that he has allowed them to do that. But once when it was out for the public, there was a big hue and cry on this because the public has taken it. There were like basically 2 objections on this. Can you imagine that what 2 objections could be possibly? By the public. And the Pepsi was really in a very, very bad situation, and they were like in a big crisis.
Celebrities joining in the movement.
Okay, yes.
I am not aware about that crisis, but
Yes.
from the observation that I had, and I don't see that as an objection, but being friendly with the law enforcement while protesting.
Okay, very, very close. Yes, Kamaljeet ji.
I think that how someone is trying to dare click pictures, that means talking or trying to go for equality or jump into a profession that is considered to be of male dominance. That is one, that girl is coming out, female coming out. Another was that how that female also takes the lead, whereas others are with lots of, banners and all that. That's what I think.
Okay,
Again,
this is really a
not the-
pure feminist thought. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you.
Okay.
Zweena, do you have to share something about this?
I'm really listening to you, ma'am. I'm waiting to learn from this experience now. It's completely new for me.
Okay, thank you very much. Actually, basically, there were 2 reasons. Number one was that this is a historical agitation that we all know, black and white, and it had happened in the history in USA. And that historical incident was taken in a very light way. Like it was shown as a something is very light happening, although that is a very serious issue. So this was one concern, that it is historical evidences should not be used for such type of things. This was the one thing. And second thing, that how Pepsi, just a drink, has solved the issue. Even it should not be taken in that way, that such a severe and such a big issue can be solved with the Pepsi. Although the history has witnessed that it has not taken shape in that way. It has taken like lots of people have sacrificed many things for that. And then only it has come into the existence in the lives of the blacks and whites. So this was the second thing it was mentioned. And third thing, that even, the people, the black people, those who have like worked hard for this. Even in this advertisement, the credit was given to the whites as well. So this was also the objection on that. So here we are not discussing about that whether the objection was right or wrong. Here we are discussing that how Pepsi has managed that crisis. Because in our schools, in our institutions, in our universities, these things happen. How we deal with that, and how Pepsi, such an international brand that is globally having like, we can say that brand name, how the Pepsi has handled this. Since I can see that most of you are not aware of this, and nobody is raising the hand. So let me just tell you that what Pepsi did on this. The first and foremost thing, that Pepsi has withdrawn all the advertisement from all the platforms. This was the first thing. And then second thing, not only they have withdrawn, but second thing, they have given a statement also that although our intention was good, but the advertisement has not taken shape as we wanted. So they have written an apology as well. Apology to the public, apology to the people, apology to the administration. So this was the second step that the Pepsi has taken. And third step, they have also given the statement that they are sensitive towards this issue, and they will not be, they will be taking care of in future when it is going to happen, and they ensure that it is not going to happen in future. So these three things they have done. So in the light of these three things that the Pepsi has done, and it is a real example, when you go for management courses, you will learn about this in a greater detail. So in the time of crisis, what works in the best way? That's what we are going to learn now. That first thing is that we have to be ready for the uncertainties. Anything can happen anytime. So we have to be ready for that. Then we have to foster resilience. Like in the time of crisis, how we all have to maintain our cool, how we all have to not lose our temper, not lose our control of the mind. This is really important. And then how we have to inspire in such the time of crisis, inspire the positive team culture. That still we all are together, and still we all are going to overcome these situations. And in the time of crisis, the worst thing happens in any team is that it always spreads negativity among the team members. You know, you will always find a group of people saying, I told you before that it is going to happen. Nobody listens to me. Nobody adhered to me. Nobody given me chance to tell them that it is going to happen. So this negativity spreads very fast. And that leads to the low morale, then fear among the people. And at this moment, a leader has to show the leadership skills by emotional intelligence and by taking the immediate decisions, like Pepsi has taken the immediate decision of withdrawing all the advertisement from all the platforms. So what is required? Clarity, empathy, and positive mindset, addressing the team negativity, and a positive team environment. This is what we expect in the time of crisis. Now I am going to explain in details that how we can achieve this. It's quite easy for the person to explain. It's easy for me also to explain. But I know that when real crisis happened, then how we react in that. I have seen many people, many friends of mine, many colleagues of mine, that in the time of crisis, first thing they do is they switch off their mobile. First thing is that they always say that I am not available. Okay, the head is not available, the principal is not available, the director is not available, the people are not available for. This is the first thing they do, and this is the worst thing that they do. First thing is that we have to communicate. I remember when I was working in Delhi, there was a big crisis with the hostel children. Okay, and hostel children, they locked themselves into the dormitories, and they were not able to, they were not coming out. And there was big hue and cry, and the parents were so much worried about that. They used to call us. And when we called the principal, when we called the secretary, when we called the directors, they were not available at all for any comments. And naturally, as a simple teacher, I don't have any authority to say anything about anything because it was not given, the authority was not given to us. Then with great difficulty, I was able to call the principal, and then I asked that parents are asking us that for how long children are going to be locked up. They are not eating, they are not, they have boycotted their food also. So, you know what was the answer of the principal? I think that was the worst answer from any leader that I have received so far. The principal said, you tell the parents to call me. This is again the second mistake that we make in our organizations. It shows, this statement shows that first of all, you are the only authority in the school. You are the only one. Second, you are not allowing your team members to be with you in the time of crisis, to give some suggestions to you. Maybe the staff, those who are very close to the students, they can handle this situation in a better way. They can go and they can talk to the students because the teachers are more closer than the administrative people. So first thing is communication and transparency. Whatever has happened, you had a meeting with the staff members and tell them that this has happened and this is our stand on this. And please try your level best how to resolve this. And whenever we are making any decisions, we always should have empathy, that we should keep ourselves in the place of that person. And then we have to try to deal with the crisis. Empathy and emotional support. And then our decisions should be on the basis of the strategies. Like it is not that randomly I have decided, okay, children are not coming out, let them be inside. This is not a wise decision, let them be inside. For how long? Somebody has to go, somebody has to talk to them, somebody has to listen to them, somebody has to try to understand that why they have done this. What are their demands? Whether their demands are acceptable or not acceptable. How many demands are acceptable? How many demands are not acceptable? So that's what we have to do. And then at the time of crisis, always give the impression to the people that we all are united, we all are one. This crisis is not the crisis of principle. This crisis is the crisis of the entire institution. This is not the crisis of the higher management. This is the crisis of each and everyone. Even the peon in the school plays very important role in the time of crisis. So that is what we have to keep in our mind. Now, my dear friends, this is the time when you all are going to show your crisis management skill. So you all will be getting a room that will be breakout room. So we are going to have 3 breakout rooms. And in all 3 breakout rooms, first of all, you please try to know that what is your room. Because at times I have seen people are going in the breakout room and they don't know that in which room I was. Okay. So first you know that which room you are going in, because there are 3 case studies that I am going to disclose now after this instruction. So please read the case study. And then after that, when you go in the room, you please discuss the case. Then you try to find out the solution. And when you are trying to find out the solutions, please allow everyone to speak at least 30 seconds. And then you write down those points. And after writing down those points, you please don't write in the chat box, because breakout room chat will not help you. Write down either in your mobile or somewhere or in the paper. And when you come back in the main room, then you please copy your points, because since we have made the chat box now disable, so you won't be able to write in the chat box. So what you have to do is that you please write on the piece of paper, and then you nominate one coordinator among you, and he is going to speak in the main room. I believe the instruction is clear, and we all are going to have, because after solving this, the best room is going to get a surprise gift today, because there are 3 rooms and you all will get 1 room out of those 3, 1, 2, 3. So see, for room 1, this is the case study. This is the scenario that they have to try to find out. Imagine a school facing a sudden transition to remote learning due to a public health crisis. This is what that we all have faced, like during pandemic. So suppose it is happening again, and any school that has not done any online training or anything, remote training or remote learning, how the school is going to face this. This is for room number 1. So I hope that you all have clicked it or you have taken the screenshot. Now the room number 2 is that imagine in the wake of a financial crisis affecting a university. A university is facing financial crisis. How we are going to deal with that crisis, financial crisis of any university. And the third situation is that suppose a team is experiencing negativity due to uncertainty about job security during a crisis. Like suppose from a company, 10 people were removed. Now all 50 people, those who are already there, they are fearing of their job. And that's why there is lots of negativity in the company. How we are going to face that challenge and how we are going to deal with this crisis. So these are 3 situations. You are going to be in the breakout room and you will get one room. And in that room, whatever topics you receive, you have to discuss and then you have to jot down the points. Thank you very much. Now let us go to the breakout room. And Zweena, you know very well that how breakout room opens. You know it? Yes. So we all have to say it loudly so that you can get into the breakout room. And there is no favorite. There is no less favorite. We are assigning randomly. And I hope that you all are going to discuss in this and utilizing your 30 seconds to 1 minute time. Yes, so now here we go. Say loudly with me, Khulja Sim. Okay, Zweena, you cannot unmute yourself. Ma'am, Kamaljeet ma'am can unmute. Kamaljeet ma'am? Yes. Let's come on, say it is not opening. It is saying I'm not opening until unless you say Khulja Sim.
Khulja Sim Sim.
Khulja Sim. Yes, Ayesha, come on, Ayesha. Unmute yourself and say loudly. Khulja Sim. Yes. Now rooms are open. You please join your room. And remember your case study. There are 3 case studies. For all 3 rooms, there are different case studies. So there are some friends, they have not joined the room. Any reason? Please join your rooms. If you have any problem, you please let me know if you have any problem in joining. Still 9 people are here. Please join your rooms.
ऑफलाइन शुरू नहीं करेंगे, हम ट्रेनिंग देंगे टीचर्स को.
ओके ओके जी
हाँ,
जी
टीचर्स को
जी
बुलाकर ट्रेनिंग देंगे 1 वीक. देन आफ्टर
हाँ
दैट वी विल स्टार्ट द
ओके
क्लासेस.
ओके
नो,
या राइट यू आर राइट जी जी जी
आपको कुछ
तो
ऐड करना है इसमें?
ऑब्वियसली बुनियादी चीज तो ये है कि जब भी हम टीचर को क्या ट्रेनिंग
for that. So they can certainly get good. They can
I've
certainly
already,
get us something.
yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
I've already stated and written that alumni, they can always try to approach the alumni.
Within the company.
So when there's a negativity, sir, do you think, now I'm just asking, do you think having one-to-one discussions or small group discussions would help?
Yeah, at the department level, I think if they all sit down together, remove all negative thoughts. Anyway, employees are less, right? So there has been a cut. Either, but since the management has
Welcome back. I hope you had nice time in the breakout room.
Yes, we had.
Okay, so you selected your representative?
No, that we did not.
Oh, you have to, because one person has to speak, not everyone.
Yeah, in case if somebody else is there, no, I don't have any problem from group 2.
Okay, so welcome back, Mr. Sujith. I hope you had nice time over there.
was good. Thank you, doctor. Yes, was good.
Okay, so we are waiting for some more people to join because they are still there in the breakout room. Some of them are still joining. Yes, welcome back, Mr. Hamid. I hope it was nice discussion.
Yes, I was in room 3, then suddenly I was in room 2.
Okay, so
So what happened all of a sudden? He was saying something and then vanished.
yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was not in control.
okay. So can we, I think more people have to join yet, but still room number 1, 2, 3 representatives are here.
Miss Kamaljeet can.
From,
Thank you.
from room number 2. What about room number 1 and 3?
Yes, three we are here.
You are for 3. And
Yeah.
okay, then from room
Zweena,
1.
Zweena. When there is
Room
Zweena, we
number
don't.
1 is here. Hello.
Okay, room number 1, Adam is from room number 1?
जी.
Okay, so I think now let's begin.
जी मैं बोलूं?
हाँ जी, बोलिए.
अभी हमारी बात हो रही थी, आयशा और वासिफ साहब थे, अचानक से बात डिस्कनेक्ट हो गई। तो आयशा ने एक बात ये कही कि अगर लॉकडाउन हो जाए तो हम क्या करेंगे। तो उन्होंने कहा कि सबसे पहले हम जो है टीचर्स को इकट्ठा करेंगे और स्कूल के अंदर और उनको समझाएंगे। तो वासिफ साहब ने कहा कि अगर लॉकडाउन में इजाजत ही ना मिले जाने की, तो उसका जवाब मैंने ये दिया कि अगर ऐसा, तो आयशा ने कहा कि फिर ऑनलाइन जो है हम जूम के थ्रू ही जो है लोग इकट्ठे हो जाएंगे टीचर्स को, और फिर मैंने उन्हें ये कहा कि क्या पढ़ाएंगे और किस तरह पढ़ाएंगे वो भी समझाने की जरूरत है, उसको कैसे टैकल करना है। मिसाल के तौर पर हम टीचिंग कर रहे हैं तो हमें उसे बेसिक तरह से 3 चीजों का ख्याल रखना है। पहले कि हम ऐसी वीडियोस या ऐसी पीपीटीज बनाएं जिसमें बहुत छोटी छोटी इंफॉर्मेशन और उसकी एक्सप्लेनेशन हो, और दूसरा बच्चों से हम इंटरेक्ट कर सकें साथ में। अगर हम चूंकि जो ऑनलाइन क्लासेस होती हैं उसमें अगर हम छोटी छोटी बातों का ख्याल नहीं रखेंगे तो बहुत से बच्चों को वो चीजें बहुत क्लियरली समझ में नहीं आएंगी, तो उनकी क्लास बहुत अच्छी नहीं हो पाएगी। तो सबसे पहले तो छोटी छोटी वीडियोस और वो किताब के वो पोर्शंस और उसकी एक्सप्लेनेशंस, उस वोकैबुलरीज की या उस टॉपिक्स की, उस सब्जेक्ट की, अगर हम ऐसा करेंगे तो हमने इन तीनों पर ये किया कि अगर हम ऐसा करेंगे तो एक अच्छी क्लास हो सकती है और बच्चों को जो प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं ऑनलाइन क्लासेस में वो नहीं होंगी।
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Adam. Now room 2.
Okay, thank you. Group 2, it was about that some university is in need of money. So for that, what crisis, since the crisis is there, so how to overcome that crisis? First of all, we have written that they should try to invite or ask and say or convince their alumni to voluntarily donate. Second, they can try for some kind of more crowdfunding. Then they can ask for community help. Then new courses can be initiated so that more number of people join those courses. Then in case if there is, since there is a crisis, so some senior people, or it should be given, it should be communicated that voluntarily people start working on half pay or half salary. And those who can back out, they should be offering that, okay, we are ready to leave. Then we can promote some more group activities as well. Then of course they need to strategize admission process so that more admissions can come. Then for future, there should be a learning that there should always be a beneficiary fund to support such crises. Moreover, students always should be taken care, as well as there should be involved in the participation, as they should be involved, and there should be a participation to resolve the crisis. Moreover, we can apply for government funds or donations so that the crisis can be faced.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And it is really very, very valid points. And especially when I was waiting that when you are going to say that we can have a meeting with the staff members and we can request them if they can work on half pay or less pay or voluntarily. That is really going to help. You know, in the time of crisis, I have seen the people coming forward and then offering their services with less pay and with less amount. Thank you very much for the beautiful points. Yes, room 3.
Thank you, and thank you for the group to contribute the points. Thank you.
Yes, Sujith.
Right,
Zweena or Sujith, who is going?
I think when we have a leader like Zweena, why we should worry? Zweena ji?
Sujith, so you're just being very modest. All right, since I just typed the points down which we had discussed, and we got in group 3 that when there's a staff layout and there is negativity spread out. So we just jot down 8 points as a team. So address the issue immediately with the team to calm them down. So transparency of the situation, and there we have to discuss the reasons and disclose about monthly targets and budgetary issues. Then be a bridge between, as a member there, we can be the bridge between the management and the employees, like without running off. Then HR announcing the safety of jobs, and it has to happen quite constantly, in a very assuring way. So department heads should take charge. Team building exercises out of work hours with social gatherings. Assure the job safety, constant communication and assurance from all the members and staff, starting from the senior leadership to the juniors, has to be addressed. And then small group discussion, one-on-one discussion will also be supportive to understand if there is still, even after all these activities, if there is still something remaining, to take that germ out of everybody's heart and to have a positive environment.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now it is the time to decide that which team is going to get the surprise gift. Yes, please help me in this. You all must have seen that I have been very democratic throughout my presentation. I have not taken anything in my own hand. You all have contributed, so please contribute in this as well. That which team is going to get the surprise gift? Yes,
as a
come on,
co-host, I
please,
can't
please.
vote.
Yes, you have to vote.
Group
Time to
three.
vote.
No, as a co-host, I can't vote. I don't have the access.
So shall I take the co-host for some time?
Yes, that's not a problem.
Yeah, okay, I will take so that you can.
Let me vote for my room.
Yeah. Okay, now you can vote. Zweena, you also want to vote?
Yes.
Yes. Have you
Every
voted?
vote matters.
You have voted? Okay. You have voted, Hamid?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so again, I am making you the. Yes, Zweena, have you voted? Okay. So let us see what is the result. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you able to see the result or no?
No,
No.
How I can
not
show
yet.
you? How I can show you? Okay, I think if I share the desktop, you will be able to see. Are you able to see now?
No. Your presentation is visible.
1 minute,
I
1
think there
minute.
is an option to.
No, but that option I am not receiving share. Now you are able to see?
No,
No, ma'am. Still your presentation is
Okay,
16th
okay.
January.
Yeah, give me a second. I will take the screenshot and I will show you on my presentation in that.
I think the poll hasn't ended yet.
Acha, okay, that's why. Yes, Hamid.
Yeah, you'll have to end poll.
Yeah. So like it is so neck to neck. I don't know what to do. At least one person, those who have not voted, please vote. I beg for at least
Yes,
one person.
please vote.
Yes, one person.
One person.
Please vote.
Yes, please for room 3, please.
Two.
Yes, please. At least one person vote. At least one person vote.
Okay, it's a tie. So we need a
should
vote.
not be allowed to vote for your own room, rather.
Okay, anyway, I'm ending because there are 18 people and we have not received 18 votes. That's what I was asking, that please do it. Use the polling. Okay, so let me end and then share the result.
Room 2. I put it.
Yes,
Okay.
now share the result. Yes.
Ah, I know.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. A big round of applause for both of them, room 2 and room 3. Thank you very much. It was really nice to listen your points. And you know, the people, they understand the things. That's why you have been given. Now, anyway, those who have not got this opportunity to get the surprise gift, for you also we have something. So don't worry. What you have to do is just before ending of this presentation, find out these words. All the words are related to the team building. Okay, find out these words in this: respect, kind, cooperative, involved, helpful, plan, listening together, encourage, honest, positive, hard work, creative. Please take the screenshot and find out these words. And before ending of this session, you have to tell me so that you can also get the surprise gift. Team 1, this is for you because you have not gained that surprise gift. So this is for you. I hope that you have taken the screenshot of this. Thank you very much. Now let's move and let's summarize whatever we have discussed today. If we talk about the mastery of the leading a team in the time of crisis, the first and foremost thing is that it is effective communication. Every place you will find that communication is important. We should always keep the team informing, keep the team updating, what is happening, why it is happening. So this is the first and foremost thing, that we have to have the communication open. This is the first thing. Then empathy is needed. Empathy is something that we have to feel like the other person feels. And then the third is the strategic decision making. Fourth is proactive measures. And fifth is build and maintain a positive team culture. If we are going to practice these 5 things in our teams, then it's going to help us in a great deal. Somebody's, I think, audio is on, so that is disturbing a little bit.
I have muted.
Okay, thank you very much. And now how to deal with the negativity. Again, here we will see that open communication is important. If you have come to know, I made a mistake in my own career. What I used to think, that if somebody used to come to me and say that, okay, the people are saying like this, I used to say, let them say, I'm not bothered about them. I am good, whatever I am doing, and I feel confident, and I'm not doing anything wrong. My God knows and I know. It will not happen. It will not work. God is not going to come down to tell the people that what you are doing. You have to show yourself. So it means that we have to keep the communication open in that case also. If we come to know about anything, any slightest thing, any slightest negative thing, we have to handle it. We have to call the person in private, and then we have to ask the person that I have heard about this, whether it is right or wrong, and then do it very politely in a kind way. That person should not go back and again become more negative. It should not happen in that. Then active listening is important. If the person is coming and telling you the things, no, it is not like this, it is like that, then we have to listen to them instead of bombarding them. Then we have to promote positivity for this, like affirmations, positive thoughts, quotes, and all these things are very important to have the overall positive environment. I remember I joined one school that was not a very good school. It was just below average school. And first day when I addressed in the assembly, I told the children that, okay, can you tell me that which place is the best place in the world? The children were confused because, you know, they were thinking it is a GK question. I said, this is simple question, please answer. The children were not able to answer. Then I said, okay, this place where I am standing right now is the best place. Because I am standing here. That's why it is the best place. And if it is not the best place, this is my responsibility to make it the best place. So let us make it the best place together. So this positivity we have to promote, and then we have to encourage the team members to express concern. Like I gave you the example of my principal, that tell them to call me. It will not happen. If they have to call you, then why 300 staff is there? Remove them and alone you manage the show. It's not possible to manage the show alone. So that's why we have to give the permission or the limited authority or limited freedom for the staff members to come and to express themselves freely. And then we should have the problem-solving approach, as you three teams have already proved here, that how we have to solve the issues whenever the issues arises. And the last thing is lead by example. You are coming at 11 o'clock to school and asking the teachers to come at 6:50 or 7 o'clock, or you yourself are late in all the functions, in all the meetings, and you are expecting everybody to be on time. It will not work. Our example, what we do is monitored and observed by everyone, by the parents, by the teachers, by the students, by the visitors. Everybody observes that. We have to be the example. So before I go to give you my details and contacts so that we can go ahead with our further collaborations, let me just announce that we are going to have 1 month leadership challenge for Edu leaders exclusively this time, because all the time we have a general leadership. We have leadership for everyone. We have from the corporate sectors, we have from other sectors, but this time we are going to have exclusively for the Edu leaders, those who are the coordinators, supervisors, vice principals, principals, and those who are the managers, those who are the owners. So we have taken this month, 16th January to 15th February, exclusively for them. And the surprise gift that I have promised to you, both the teams, is that although the fees is as 200 USD for full 1 month, 30 sessions, 30 challenges, 4 master classes, and one-to-one session, and your exposure on my channel, JAHAN-E channel. Those who are aware of this, they know that we have a program called On Cloud 9 with Dr. Haleema Sadia. That is a bonus point for those who are going to attend this. Although the fee is 200 USD, but as I announced that the team, those who are going to perform very well, they are going to avail the big concession in this. You cannot even imagine. Can you imagine how much you are going to get? Yes. Kamaljeet, are you going?
Paying nothing.
Yes.
Nothing.
Paying nothing.
100% concession.
See, my
100% concession.
Yes, my formula is that if anything is free, then I'm going to devalue myself. Better I will enjoy the nature. Better I will go and travel the world. Better I go and do the more like positive things. I spend the time with the kids. Those are the things that I do for free. But if I am going to offer this for free, believe me, you will not attend it. This is human nature. And I have experience.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah, this is not the first time I'm doing. This is my 16th batch. 15th batch, I have experienced all sort of things. I have offered for 500 till 15,000, and I have offered them for free, and then I have seen the results. The best results so far I have seen is by the Maldivian people, those who attended and they paid full fees when I was in Maldives. So that's what I'm saying. We will get the benefit when you are paying for that. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm going to give the surprise gift for you all that you have to pay only 25%, not even 50%.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So these are my contact details, and If you want to contact me, I cannot now copy anything in the chat box. You know the limitations for today's session. So anyway, you can click it and you can go through my website also. You can go through my social medias and then you can connect with me. I already announced that there are 2-3 things that is for free from Edufam. You are most welcome in that. Like every Saturday, there is master class for free. Then every Friday, we upload the video for free for the happiness and peace of mind. And then apart from that, we do lots of competitions. And our upcoming competition is Teachers Most Innovative Teachers Competition. That's going to happen in Dubai. And the award will be given on 25th May. Because on 25th May, we are going to have the Edu Leaders Award ceremony as well in Dubai. So those who are interested, please contact me so that I can send you the details. And then see you all in Dubai on 25th May, if possible. Thank you very much. Now from my side, it's over. If you have anything to share, you are most welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Haleema, for the wonderful session. Yes, I would like to share one small thing, and that is naturally, as leaders, we have to lead by example. So I tried, and I had been a sports person. So my girls were not that much keen in playing. And then what I started, I would just reach on the ground during games period. And I would ask the PTI that where are the girl students? Ma'am, they are standing that side. We called them and I said, okay, let's play. And I became a part of the team. And ever since they started playing. Now, like in Jaipur also, we are experiencing such cold weather, but some very enthusiastic students are still coming for morning sports. So I also reach a little early and I also start playing with them. And when they see, they're awestruck and they feel now I'm playing badminton quite for some time. And they feel that, oh, the principal is there. Then they try and they feel, ma'am, can we play with you? Sure, it's better that you play with each other. Okay, no problem, I'll play. So this is something, again, that we need to lead by example. And I think, thank you. I think you are absolutely right when you are saying that we can't expect punctuality from from students or from teachers if we are late. So what we have done is our management also is quite prompt, and we never start any of the functions, be it Republic Day, be it Independence Day. The time given, suppose, is 10:30. So 10:30, we start with the things. So this is again something that we have. I also requested the management to take the things on time. Whatever time is mentioned on the card, it should be. And the time, the people, those who come on time, they must be respected the most rather than waiting for the people, those who reach late. These were a few things that I wanted to share. Of course, there are many.
I would like to just put in another word. For me, a person who does not respect time is characterless.
Very good.
Yes.
And I've followed it. And we have never in DPS, there's been occasions where we've invited, these ministers and everyone, but we did not wait for them. If the time is given, they have to do it. And it was a wonderful experience. Now, even I'm also a national player for basketball. And I've taken my team. That time I was a teacher in DPS, and it was in Angul, here in Orissa.
Okay.
It's one of the biggest national admin companies in Asia is NALCO. Okay. So there we had taken the children, say about 300 kilometers away to a place called Barampur, if you know where Chilka is. Yes. And in those days, Mahabharat was being transmitted. Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
It was being transmitted. It was up in the air. And there were at least 14 teams that had come. And except my team, which I was sitting, because I was a teacher at that time. I was a PGT English. And I was sitting with the children in the field. I said, no one's going to go out. You've got to wait. And lo and behold, the chief guest arrived. When he arrived, there was no one except our children. And he did announce it, that this is the difference between a public school and other schools. And I really felt proud. My children were all up. Ma'am, today we got this only because of you. So I said, yes, exactly, because this is what I tell my teachers and children. Respect your time, because it's never going to wait. And characterless person is a person who doesn't respect time. Thank you so much, Dr. Haleema and Kamaljeet. It was wonderful interacting with all of you.
Thank you
all
very much.
so much.
And for those who are like experienced, like Madam Ismat, Madam Kamaljeet, and there are many other, Supriya. So these are the experienced people. We have the collaboration. Also, we do collaborations with these people so that we can have lots of programs together. So if you want to do something to do in Dubai, you want to come over here and you want to have some programs over here, or sometimes you want me to go back to India and then do some programs. So we have the collaboration as well. Please contact me whenever of this session, so that we can have the best for the people. So that, like Ismat ma'am's ideology, that the person who is not punctual is characterless. Really, I like this sentence very much.
Yeah.
And when
Thank you. And I would love seeing you in Dubai.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you very much. Thank you very much. When I was in Delhi University, you know, there I have seen Delhi University is a place where I have seen the time respect. 9 o'clock was the assembly time. Whether you are alone in the hall, you have to start national anthem. Whether any professor is there or not, any child is there or not, any student is or not, then 9 o'clock is national anthem time. You start singing alone in the hall. Then others will follow and others will come. That was the punctuality over there. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Syed Hamid.
Thank you. Jazakallah khair.
It was
Thank
lovely.
you so much.
And Syed Hamid Hasan Sahab, a special thanks to you, because you were the co-host and you have helped me in a great deal. May God bless you.
You're most welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Abdul Qadir ji. Thank you, Malik Taiba. Thank you, Supriya. Thank you, Wasif. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Ismat. Thank you, Muhammad Adam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. It was wonderful interacting.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Night.